I'll do this twice. Now I'll move one word to the left and put a dash at the end of the sentence. Now I'll move down a paragraph twice and put a hyphen in, which will insert the dash at the beginning of the sentence. I'll name the macro and give it a speed key. This will work only when hyper keys are on, and it will be Shift B or capital B. Of course, I could also create a dictionary entry, which is what I would do if a macro is to be used for editing from the steno keyboard, but this is the subject of a separate presentation.
Really? Me and Mark Kislingberry needed, really. I mean,
when I took that class, with that cat, that's exactly what it's doing. Do this, and paragraph here twice, put the word left, dash at the end, and then paragraph down twice. What? I don't even know, were you speaking English? And that's how fast he was going. Really? I mean, if you want to create, if it means that much to you to create a macro because of something, it's probably already in there. Somewhere that macro is already probably created. If you want something, it's probably already in there. I don't think you have to create it, but if you want to create it.
So now I'm ready to leave the user settings.
So let's go into Alt-U.
Edit, I think. I think it was under edit.
Edit. Yeah, macros. So that's what it looks like when you create one. Is this. These are some of the ones that they've already kind of put in there. So the Alt-1, and try it. Try Alt-1, see if it'll work. Did it? No? No. And it may not do it because it's in the lesson. But write these down. Alt-1 is okay. Alt-2 is all right. Alt-3 is you know, and it already has the commas. So if somebody comes in there and they say, well, you know, the other one that we did the other day, where it's supposed to be comma, you know, comma, that's Alt-3. And you're going to use that a lot. You're going to use okay, all right, and a lot. So those are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So whenever you get into a regular document, then you can try it. You know what, let's try it right here. Maybe it'll do it.
Let's see how to use auto replacements for error prevention and speed typing. Settings, programming, auto replacements. Eclipse installs a few hundred auto replacements to prevent typing errors. I'll use the modify button to see what this first one means. So if I accidentally type the word can as ACN, Eclipse automatically replaces it with CAN. You can remove items from this list or add without limit. Auto replacements are great for speed typing, and the steno that's already in your head makes great shortcuts. After typing the shortcut, pressing the space bar or enter key,
I'm not spending a whole lot of time with this because we've already gone through it, okay? We've already gone through this thing, and I think we did it last week, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of
automatically
time on it.
triggers the auto replacement. If you notice you've just mistyped a word and the system did not correct it for you automatically, just go ahead and type in the correction and then space over. Then press a Shift-Alt-A will automatically correct the error and create an auto replacement for you. This makes it very easy to teach Eclipse which words need to be automatically replaced.
Y'all remember that? Automatically.
So if you had like 8 or 10 different ways to stroke the answer bank or the question bank, you could put it in here so it would automatically type question or answer, or would you put that in a global dictionary? You know, would you global it? Would you put
I'd
it
probably
in-
global it, because if you did it once, you're going to do it again, so you might as well just put it in.
Let's see how to take advantage of the Total Eclipse Real-Time Editing Kit. When you install Total Eclipse, you're automatically given a large number of macros. Here's a macro group that's used by hyperkey B. The macros that begin with CC are used by closed captioners. If a macro's name ends with HYP, it's used by hyperkeys. And if it ends with RT, it's part of the Real-Time Editing Kit. The best way to master the skills of the Real-Time Editing Kit is through the ePower video tutorial entitled Keyboard Magic. The tutorial creates a separate user area where you can safely experiment without any risk to your dictionary or job files. There are more than 50 short lessons, each with a video demonstration. And the tutorial presents the skills of the Real-Time Editing Kit in a logical order. It starts with simple skills like going back to a previous question or answer for readback, and gradually works toward more complex skills like fixing paragraphs or fixing conflicts. And of course, it eventually shows you how to global from the steno keyboard. It also includes complete documentation with step-by-step explanations so that you'll understand what goes into a macro and perhaps be able to create some of your own. Editing from the steno keyboard means you'll have less work to do when you get home. It makes the job more interesting, and you can do it.
You want to? Guys, this is way, way advanced stuff. Way advanced. Okay, so if you want to edit from your keyboard, I mean, help yourself. And that's what they're talking about. There's a totally different tutorial that you have to go onto the website and watch it. So if you want to do this, that's what he's talking about, is going on to this real-time editing kit. And that's where you go right here to this www.kvinson.com. And I think it's called Steno Keyboard, editing from Steno Keyboard or something like that. So if you're interested in it, go on to that. All right? Log on to that and then you can see it. Or you can just log on to this right here. But you have to have internet, and that's where you just go on to, press the Alt V, it'll take you automatically to that website. So any of these things, it says go to internet or got internet, visit the website, that's what that's telling you right there, okay? So it's gonna have a more in-depth tutorial, okay? If you want, whatever, okay? Any questions about what we covered tonight? We covered some tough topics tonight. This was tough stuff, so any questions about what we covered? No? Guys, we only have a few left, okay, and a lot of them are real easier. You know, the move, scan, searches, the mouse and menus, a lot of that stuff is going to be easier, so we're going to fly through that stuff, all right? We're going to try to get through as many as we can next week, and then start bringing your machines on that following Monday, unless I tell you otherwise, okay? Any questions?
So not next Monday, but the Monday after, you said?
Next Monday.
Next Monday.
Next Monday.
Excellent.
Okay?
Great.
All right. We'll see y'all next week.